Hi guys, so you're welcome back to my channel. So let's quickly talk about how to get a job fast on arriving in the UK. So if you're in the UK as a student, I know that your primary aim is to come and excel in your studies. However, you also need, you need some money to, balance life, balance study and life together, especially if you are looking at working in order to be able to meet up with your balance, your school fees, balance payments. And also, if you have come as a worker, as an employee, either through health worker visa or skilled worker visa, have come to work, I know that you probably need to bring your family because UK regards family a lot. So they encourage you to bring your dependents alongside as you come to work. So on arriving in the UK, your dependents does not have a job, obviously. So you need to start job hunting one way or the other. So everyone arriving in the UK at some point needs to job hunt. Guys, in this video, I'm going to be sharing how I was able to secure three jobs, in fact, four jobs within 2 weeks. Yeah. Like in my previous video where I discussed about getting accommodation, I wasn't actively searching for job within the first 2 weeks until recently. So this is our third week here, and I started searching for job within these 3 weeks. So guys, yes, I know that there are applications, job apps where you can get jobs. There's Indeed, there's Total Jobs, there is CV Kiniko. There are a lot. And once you start searching for a job on one application, automatically algorithm will find you. They'll start sending you sponsored ads of other apps where you can get jobs, and it goes on like that. So what I would advise you to do is, yes, search for jobs online, but always remember that you're not the only one checking online. There are lots and lots of people, thousands of people searching and competing to get the same job that you're applying for online. And that's what makes it a lot difficult to secure a job when you're searching online, especially if you don't have a UK experience. So if you're just coming newly, you don't have any UK experience, no UK certificate, it may be pretty difficult. You may get loads of unfortunately, we regret to inform you, and those messages, those mails are very devastating. They can kill your morale. So this is what I'll suggest you do. Yeah, keep applying online. But first of all, make sure that you optimize your CV. To survive this job hunting, you need more than one CV. Not that you have just one CV and then every job that they advertise, you just keep sending that one CV. It doesn't work like that. So, what you need to do is, depending on the job you're applying for, let's say, for instance, you're applying for a job of a carer and then you're a pharmacist back home. So your CV carries all the information of a pharmacist and you apply for the role of a carer, you might not likely get it because they also use AI, artificial intelligence, to do most of these things. So their algorithm will pick some keywords in their job description. They would have written some keywords, and if your CV is lacking those keywords, the algorithm will not pick you. Do you get? So you actually need to tailor each CV to each job role that you're applying for. So if you're applying for the role of a carer, check their job description, pick out the keywords like, okay, we need somebody who is caring, somebody who is patient, who is so in your own skills. So you make sure that on your CV you are caring, you're patient. If they mention personal care, you put personal care, and that is see this place you need to be smart. The fact that you are a pharmacist back home, eh, does not mean that all your CV has to be pharmacy. At this point, I will speak pidgin because your pharmacist back home does not mean this place. They like you, may you give them wayo, may you stammer them with a lot of wayo. Na him we both like. So if you're not a carer back home, you feel put and say you volunteer. As long as you have person wey go reference you, no mean. You fit say you volunteer. In fact, you fit say if you get family member wey dey UK and dem get pikin or dem no get pikin, you fit claim say you don be childminder, volunteer childminder for your person, for the person wey you sabi. Since the day wey you arrive the UK, you fit put am, make one CV wey get childminder, make one CV wey get volunteer carer. You get, make the CV wey just tailor your CVs towards the role that you are applying for, because you just need to start to do something, especially if you don't have a certificate that they recognize here in the UK. So you just have to start from somewhere. So ensure that you tailor your CV according to the role that you are applying for. That cannot be overemphasized. Next thing is that as you're applying online, you need to also go out to physically look for jobs. Yeah, there are a lot of jobs here, lot of jobs. But then the jobs don't come and meet you at home. You need to go and search for these jobs. Do you understand? So again, you need to get familiar with your city center. You need to get the location of where the recruitment agents are. In some of my blogs, you must have seen where I went to recruitment agents. So there are agencies around, and as a fresher, as a new immigrant, you really need this agent to help you secure a job so that you can gather some UK experience. So some of them are not really bent on, you know, they're not really bent on say you must get this experience. So far you just put them, say you get them, then no go really. I don't know how to put all these things, but then you need to go out there, look for recruitment agents around me, get their location, go to their office. If you call some of them, if you apply online, sometimes some of them have websites where you can put in your details and they will call you. Yes, I got one like that that told me there was warehouse jobs for me, but I wasn't ready to work then because it was here and I was at Durham. So, guys, you need to go out physically to meet these people. You can just walk into any recruitment agents, greet them politely, and tell them you need an application form. So, once they give you the application form, if they need people, they will definitely give you. Once they give you, go and fill it. Make sure that you optimize your CV, like I earlier said, submit it, and like that, you get to do many jobs like that. Another thing that people do is called CSCS. So this CSCS is a training, uh, and I think it has a duration of 6 months. If you do this training, you have the chance of getting any kind of job in the UK. It serves like maybe a job experience. This CSCS serves as an experience in the UK. You can find more information about it. And then another thing is security jobs. I think there's a training for security. All these things that I'm talking about, this CSCS and the security one is for dependents. If you're a student, you might not really be able to do all this. If you're a skilled worker or a healthcare worker, you might not be able to do this because your COS is tied to the role that you have been here for, or the role that you have been employed to do. So, if you're a dependent, you could explore this security professional training. I learned it costs like £600. Yes, but after doing this, wherever you are located, once you just tender that certificate, they will employ you to work as a security. And I learned that security people, they earn a lot of money. Like, it's better than some of these care jobs that people are doing. So that's another option for you as a dependent if you are here and you want to get something doing. So if you have watched up to this point, I really want to thank you again, and thank you so much for watching up to this point. Do well to like my videos, because by liking my videos, YouTube gets to share it to a larger audience, and subscribe for more, and remember to turn on notifications. I hope to see you in my subsequent videos. Bye.